So in that context, anybody here planning to go into e-commerce and into the new, here's a young man there, yes.
My question is not exactly related to e-commerce, but to a more important topic of Bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
Nothing more important than e-commerce.
No, Bitcoins is fascinating.
And reading your book, Fault Lines, it comes out as somebody who is not pro-government intervention. Being from the Chicago School of Thought, you propagate more free markets. So I want to know, and Bitcoins has specifically very good advantages for a developing nation. And so I want to know what is your view as a regulator on free banking and having more of equitable currencies floating in the market?
See, I think we're still watching the evolution of these kinds of currencies. One of the problems that we envisaged with Bitcoin, one of course was the securities issues, and you've seen that they're not as secure as people thought they were, and there have been stolen Bitcoins and so on. But the second issue was the fluctuation in value. For money, you require something which is a stable store of value, and something that fluctuates so much is less effective in use as money. There are some lessons to be learned from the technologies that Bitcoin has employed. Some of them are useful, some of them are worrisome. And we have to see how we take on board such technologies. I have no doubt that down the line, we will be moving towards primarily a cashless society, okay? And we'll have some kinds of currencies like this which will be at work. For us as the Reserve Bank, this may happen maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now, but we'll have to figure out how we make money because you know, the way we generate most of our revenue is through forms of seniorage. People are willing to hold currency free of interest, and that's how we make money. And but we'll figure that out. But I think that these virtual currencies will certainly get much better, much safer, and over time will be the form of transaction. That's for sure.
And India will adopt them at some point. We're not going to reject them out of hand.
You know, in a sense, credit cards are already performing some of that role. You know, the amount of rupees that flow through your hands, I presume, are far less than used to before credit cards. Yes. And so this is going to go all around. We're going to have near-field contact devices. You just tap and go. I mean, all that we want to permit.
You want to permit?
We want to permit. I mean, we're not saying we're going to lose money, therefore we won't do it. We'll find some other way of getting money. Maybe government will fund us eventually.
Oh, no. That will be a nightmare. Okay, coming to government funding.